And we are back. Bears franchise season finale. Uh, Also watched games finale. This will be the final game we will more than likely ever watch on this series. Because starting next season with Madden 24 being about a month away or 2 months away, but like the NFL season being like 2.5 months or something, we're gonna go ahead and try and get through as many seasons as we can. So we're gonna do full season simulations. We already went over the Pro Bowl. We'll quickly scroll through again. We're not going to talk about it in depth though. If you want to listen to me talk about it in depth, you can go watch last game's episode, the Buccaneers game, where we won to advance us to Super Bowl whatever number it is. We have weekly awards as well. We already talked about Jadarius Cone, Tyree Brooks. And without further ado, one game left to go. Let's give it our all and let's enjoy it. We're not going to go over MVP and stuff this episode. That's going to be for next episode. We will, however, so we're not going to look at yearly awards. We will, however, look at who may have developed. I'd say everything. I feel like we had our just the beginning when we reached the divisional round in our first ever, or our for our first time this series with Paul Walton, who then next season brought us to the Super Bowl, and now Jadarius Cone brings us to the Super Bowl. Back-to-back years. Hopefully this time we'll have a different ending. I'm looking. I don't see anyone. Cole Kmet Dev down. That's unfortunate. Uh, I'm Kyler Gordon also dev down. Bernard Cleary, I believe, has had star dev, and also James Graham. I believe they got it through a challenge or whatever, a dev story. So it doesn't look like we got anyone. It looks like we had two people go down, Kyra Gordon and Cole Kmet. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. We got our weekly strategy, one final one. The Penton's short pass. Throw it short, I reckon. Rush for over 200. Yeah, it's not happening. Get one interception. That's always a fun one. It's a Super Bowl. We're going for 30 or less. 200 yards as well. It's a Super Bowl. And, win turnover battle. We're looking to get our first Super Bowl of this series, second ever in the Chicago Bears franchise, not like Madden franchise, like their whole thing. Marshall Shepard, fifth corner, so that's not bad. But Courtney Ferguson, that one's going to be huge. As they're only going to be missing Luis Geraldo, who's a 76 overall tight end. Could be their starter, could be their backup, who knows. But because of this injury, we got to rethink everything with our defensive formations. I think we can survive. I think we're going to have to play it a bit differently now with Courtney Ferguson, who's been a stud for us. They have 2 X Factors, 1 receiver, 1 safety. We have, is it 1? Only 1 now? Nick Bosa. Playing in Raymond James Stadium. That's conveniently we played there last week as well. And prevented in Florida Super Bowl. So, here's Trevor Lawrence. Had a very good year. A fun fact of all the Florida teams is in the past 2 years, so this one and then the year before, all 3 of them have at least made it to the championship game. We obviously had Tampa Bay make it to the championship game this season. Jacksonville's in the Super Bowl, and Miami won the Super Bowl last year, beating us. It was 16-7, I believe, or something like that. Gain of 6 by them. Going to be a handoff. Great job by number 95 to make it, but he's somehow going to pick up all those lost yards and get back to the line of scrimmage. You got to wrap up. 3rd and 4. Incomplete, great coverage there. Sorry, I'm drinking water. And 4 and 4 to punting units out there, so we force a 3 and out early. There, Mooney's going to get up to around the 32. And this is where Jadarius Cone, here's his stats, who was a backup all the way until this point. I believe he's in year 4. Could be in year 5. He was, I want to say, a 1st round pick very early. And he just sat behind Davis Mills. We wanted to move, not necessarily move on, but bring in competition that's actually more favorable for Paul Walton. So like someone who I'd argue is better than him, which Jadarius Cone is in my opinion. Kind of to either see a spark out of Walton or to be able to move on from him. And we're going to be able to move on from him after this game. He will be traded. We're going to be nice as well. We're going to trade him before his 5th-year option. So a team isn't forced to have to either deal with the 5th-year option in case that, because that will probably affect his value. Is if a team wants him to kind of see what he can do, they're not going to want him if he's just a 1 year, probably. But also, with how bad he's been, they're probably not going to want him locked down for 2 years. They're going to want, and with this 5th-year option, they're going to have the option to choose based on their preference, which will probably boost his value. As we're going to also go, no, we didn't go 3 and out. We did pick up a 1st down, but somehow we only got 2 yards total from this drive, and we got a 1st down. Good job, Tyler Gordon. Tackled at the 16 is number 12, and number 32 is injured on the play. So, and Jadarius Cone has a chance to be everything for us. We already gave him a 5-year extension. We're going to go ahead and trade away both Paul Walton and Pat Bailey. Paul Walton is a kind of a last chance for him to turn his career around. Will McFadden was the one with the catch. And barely picking up the first down, his 99s. So a team who wants to take a flyer on him to kind of turn his career around. Like the Panthers did with Sam Darnold. That did not work out. But they tried to get something out of his lackluster career. And it failed. That's going to be what Paul Wallin is. Pat Bailey, on the other hand, I feel like is going to have lots of value. That's a fumble. Jamin Davis is going to go in, and we're going to score the first points of the game with a fumble scoop and score. Let's go. And we already have one of our goals completed so far. It could change, which is win the turnover battle. We lead 7-0. Yeah. Pat Bailey. When Jadarius Cone was at his low point, I believe Pat Bailey stepped in for like half of one game. Not to mention as well, he had a phenomenal preseason. And when I say phenomenal, I mean he probably was our best quarterback in preseason. But we elected to go a different way because of Jadarius Cone's limited flexibility we have with his contract, where he is a legit. We traded a first-round pick for him, and he has superstar dev, and he only has 1 year on his contract. We were more than likely going to start him regardless because we needed to, because we traded a first-round pick. He's going to start for us. Pat Bailey, unfortunately, was a third-round pick, so even though he did play better, he just wasn't under as much pressure. And I was like, oh, he's fine. Because a third-round pick, for a majority of positions, they're expected to be, like, starters in some way or another. Probably a low-tier starter. Here are the first core stats over here. Or a guy who you can kind of form like a nice rotation with, where you have, you know, very good, very solid players, and you can rotate them in and out. So then it's like harder for a team to run plays because you got other guys who can do stuff in the rotation. And when I say rotation, I don't mean like, oh, he only goes in for this formation. Like, he's constantly getting subbed in. Like, say one drive, one guy's in, one drive, the other guy's in, type rotation. And they're down to the 10-yard line. They're knocking at the door, trying to tie this game up. So yeah, that's what Pat Bailey is. I'm expecting him to not be that type, because quarterbacks are much different. Quarterbacks drafted in the 3rd round, you're expecting, and they find a touchdown. What a nice pass. Great job in the back corner of the end zone for Walt McFadden. And the extra point to tie the game up at 7 is going to be good. So yeah, quarterbacks are different. With a 3rd round quarterback, you're expecting a solid backup. He's probably not going to see the field unless if your quarterback gets injured. And with your quarterback getting injured, you expect him to be able to win you games and put up stats. Maybe not the most impressive stats that will earn him like a 5-year, 40 mil per year or 30 mil per year contract. But enough to where you're willing to make him one of the highest paid backups in the league, and to where you feel confident enough that if your quarterback gets injured, you can still win. Great run by Cone. That's going to go for 36 yards. And if Ronnie Harrison wasn't there, he was gone, I'm pretty sure. to the 41. Double play action. Checks it down to Moody, who steps out of bounds, losing 2 yards. Unfortunate. I didn't really like that play because of the odds of him losing yards, but... And incomplete. Juan Braun was not able to get both feet down in bounds. 3rd and 12 from the 43. Come on. Let's get a field goal. That might be enough. It's going to be a long one, 57 yards. And we're going to punt. We're not going to let Matt Gay attempt to kick. Who is no doubt in his final game as a Chicago Bear. Down to 11. I'm going to take that. Very good. So yeah. Unfortunately, we just have a kicker who can replace him. I'm going to call my defensive coordinator quickly and tell him they're just like every other team. They run the same few plays because that's how Madden coded them. Let's pick the plays that'll stop that. You know, the slants, the mesh, the curl routes. There's a slant right there, wide open. Tony Gaffney goes out with an injury. That's an O-lineman. Hopefully, he feels better. I hate to be that guy. I hope he's out for the game. But that's it. I don't want him to, have to miss next season because of an injury. And we rush free, so they're bound to find someone open. There it is. 3rd and 2 now from the 43. This is going to probably be one of the biggest plays in this game. And it was obvious they were running, and he's short. But 4th and inches from your own 46. This is go for a territory depending on who you ask. I don't know if I'd go for it considering it's the Super Bowl, and that's a horrible punt. We get at the 32. 2:33. We have both teams have all 3 timeouts, and there's still the 2-minute warning. Going to be a handoff. Again, Walker's going to pick up 1 yard. Another handoff. Walker's going to get another 1 yard. Clearly the run isn't working with Kenneth Walker. Maybe switch it up, offense coordinator. I don't know. Cohen's going to scramble. He's going to slide at the 40. I understand it. I'm not the biggest fan, but I do understand. And a horrible fielding by the punter, but he's going to catch it and it's going to be pinned around the 12-yard line. So great job, Jack Fox. And they got a minute 46 and 2 timeouts to try and get into field goal range. Or more. That's not great. They only get 3 yards and stay in bounds. They are also chewing clock, so maybe they have no intention of scoring. They're just trying to avoid giving us the ball back. But they are passing as well, which is throwing me off. They ran one of the few routes that all computers call, so I don't know how we're not stopping it. Oh, I'm glad they didn't get that, because if they got that, they probably would have tried to score, and I feel like they would have got it, too. Kyler Gordon going to wrap him up for a loss of a yard. 3rd and 11, we're going to take a timeout. I do not like this call. They're going to run it again, though. Alright. 4th and 7, they're going for this. They might just try... Well, they're going Hail Mary. They're trying to... They know what the time's looking like. This is a smart call by them. There's no time left. Maybe a PI gets called. And it doesn't, but it's incomplete. So, going into the half. Tied 7-7 ball game. Here are the first half stats. Just very curious. We have no look around the league. It's the Super Bowl. There's only one game remaining. But here are the Bears when it comes down to running the ball inside. 46% of the time, and we have 2.5 yards per carry. Here are the Jaguars when it comes down to throwing the ball short. They got 100% completion rate on essentially 40%. Or I think 39.2, rounds up to 40. We do receive ball. I'm just telling my team now. We have 15 yards and 2.5 yards per carry. And we're running this 46% of the time. Nearly half of our plays. Incomplete. A miscommunication. Unable to hold on to it. We gotta change something, alright? The run is not working. I didn't expect it to. Gain of 13. I don't know who caught that. We're about to see. That is Ridley. I'm pretty sure. And what will more than likely be his final game in a Chicago Bears uniform as well. We're more than likely going to move on from him to get younger and play Paul Reese. And also, maybe a bit of Victor Overstreet gets in there as well. And he's not even guaranteed a roster spot. 3rd and 1, I know I said the run isn't working, but I think we run it right up the middle. We're going to do that. We're going to get the first down and a gain of 3. Paul Reese is going into the final year of his okay, I don't know why we ran it again. Lost to 2. It's not working, coordinator. Call something else. This guy is predictable as fuck. What is this coordinator? We dominated our division and championship game with a combined win total of, what was it, 41-13 or something? And now all of a sudden we're calling the most predictable plays. We're getting sacked because of it. We're losing yards because of it. Down to 19. Like, my guy, switch it up. You can't keep calling these same fucking plays and expect to get away with it. Just because they're getting away with it because of, you know, Madden player logic, doesn't mean we can. Like, look, you know what they called? One of the most basic routes in the game. You know what they got? 11 yards and a first down. Guarantee there's going to be another one that's basic. There it is, the in route. I'm going to jump out quickly. They might have gave him the first, and if they did, I might have to challenge that. Because he definitely was down, no? Oh, never mind. He stayed up. Alright. Good for you. I'm not wasting a timeout. I unfortunately do think we're going to lose this Super Bowl. Mainly because I have... defensive coordinator. Come on. We got to dial something up. They're running the same few fucking plays. If you have to, call zone and guard the entire middle. I don't care how open the outsides are. They are more than likely not going to it unless it is a curl route. Alright? Fucking dial it up. Let's change something. You know what they're going? Right down the middle every damn play. Let's change something about that. Instead of thinking, oh, maybe they'll start changing. How about we start changing it up so they're not so fucking easy to get yards? Look at it. They called a curl route in the middle of the field. They're calling the most basic routes. Fucking change something about it. Fucking Madden player logic, bro. Madden 24. Fucking fix it, please. Fix a lot of things. When I say fix, I don't mean fix, I mean make it better. Because fixing it with you probably means making it the most bullshittery thing ever. Like you said, you fixed AI pass blocking. Guess what? It somehow either got barely better or worse. Oh. Sucks we didn't get an interception. But they're going to punt it instead of going for the 52-yard field goal. Or could be a fake. Ooh, that's a good punt. Down at the 8. Great job by Scott. So, that gives me some confidence with their kicker. That they can't hit from deep. I'm looking at this crowd right now. I'm not seeing many orange. I'm seeing a lot of blue. No. Holy fuck. Coordinator, call something else. Both of you. Neither of it's working. We're about to have negative rushing yards if you keep doing this. And we're about to have fucking 500 passing yards, 500 offensive yards allowed on us. Like, motherfucker, they're calling the same offense and defensive plays. Do something about it. They are literally fucking calling the most simple plays that can easily be stopped. Why aren't we stopping it? It's not rocket science. See, look. I'm fine with that. You allowed a yard and a half, 2 yards. Here's the first quarter stats, those of you are curious. I don't want to lose 2 Super Bowls in a row. I'm not trying to have a Minnesota Vikings, Buffalo Bills type of story. Where no matter how good we do, we just can't get over the hump. No matter what quarterback we switch from. There we go! That's going to be a pick 6 from Kyler Gordon. No, it's not. He's going to be out to 9. You want to lower his development trait for no good reason, he'll fucking earn it back. Would you believe me if I told you we're somehow running the worst offensive plays imaginable? AKA run plays, throw the damn ball. We got commit. Alright, 3rd and goal from the 10, come on. Please. Get something. Look at the fucking fans. This is not a fun game. Look at Jadarius Coney. It's 5 for 10 for 29 yards. He's getting locked up. And I feel like our coordinator's holding him back. We're up 10-7. Alright, team. Let's just hold the lead for the next 7 minutes. 7 minutes, 7-11. 7 minutes, 11 seconds, alright? Just don't allow a field goal. Don't allow a touchdown. Don't allow safety. Don't allow anything. That's all we gotta do. Please. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for you to be a better play caller and call the damn obvious defensive plays that almost work every damn play. Okay, Rickey getting in there. Great job. They're calling the same offense and defensive plays that work. Let's just call the same defensive plays. They want to call cheese plays, we can. Let's go. If we score a touchdown this drive, this is going to be game-changing. We have a solid return area. We went inside instead of on the outside to the left. We would have got like another 10, 15 yards probably. Alright, we're at the 35. Come on. 5:55 left to go. Let's... Gain a free for Darren Moody. Okay, let's get it going, team. Come on. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. We're in 16, alright. Just throw it out of bounds and punt the football. Bailed! Let's go! We got bailed out! And we actually got a run play that got 4 yards. No shots. Are my eyes deceiving me, or do we just get a positive run play that's more than 2 yards? No. Yay, that lasted so damn long. His only problem, fumbling. And what does he do? He fumbles it and gives them the ball at the damn 46-yard line. Now they're going to run it. They're going to lose nothing. They're going to get a yard somehow. We know they don't trust their kicker from deep, or his kicker just doesn't have the legs, so he can't hit from there. They punted from the 35. Like, come on, 3rd and 9. Don't allow a big 9-yard play. Don't allow anything. 3rd and 8? How about no yards? I don't know if you saw, but my phone I just got updated. Ignore that. I don't really play that much anymore, but I still have it. I played the new season when it came out. It was great. But, I don't know, I just don't feel like it has the longevity that the other seasons had. That, and also my friends aren't very into it. But hey, when we do play, it's always a fun time. You are so fucking rigged, EA. It is not even funny. What the fuck was that? Oh, we forced them to not get points? Oh, we're just going to throw an interception? The very first play we get. Talk about bullshit. You just can't let me have something nice, can you? I think we should probably use all 3 of our timeouts this drive. I doubt they pick up the first down. It's probably going to be touchdown or bust. Because look, they have like half a yard or so to work with. 3rd and 4. There's a chance they go for it too. And that will be game altering. 4th and 4, they're going to take the field goal. So we're going to have a minute 26, 3 timeouts. If we somehow throw an interception, I'm backing out and I'm forcing to win. I have no issue saying that right now. I've specifically stated it took me, what is this, season number 4, 5, 6? I'm tired of EA's bullshit. I'm not standing for it anymore. It's the boring way out, but it's the fucking right way out. It's the, oh, if you want me to keep doing this series, I'm gonna have to do this stuff in order to preserve my sanity enough to keep doing it. Cone makes a man miss, slides down at the 30. Come on, let's hurry it up. Don't take a timeout here. Get the play off. Smart. 3rd and 5. Moody picks up the first down. I'm okay with a timeout. Okay, let's call this play. Then timeout. I don't know why we didn't take one the last play. Like, what did I tell you? I told you, EA. I'm not dealing with the bullshit. I thought I made that very clear. I'm not dealing with it. You're not gonna fucking screw me out of another one. It's the boring way out, I understand. It's gonna get me the most hate, but it needs to happen. Okay, they have the ball. Force win us. So, we did it. We are Super Bowl champions. Due to technicality with EA. Blatantly rigged. So, we did it. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm done with EA. I'm not dealing with them anymore. They can give me a fair chance or they can stop giving me chances at all. And without further ado, if we somehow lose, I'm gonna be furious. $38-17. There we go. Super Bowl champs, baby. Woo! Ooh, we do have a new injury though. Crap. Sean Murphy Bunting for 8 weeks. He should be fine. He's gonna miss some preseason, obviously, but he'll be back. And we only have 37 minutes, actually. I have no issue. Darren Moody, Nick Bosa get the players of the week. We earned it, though. The rightful winners. I'll go ahead and show you guys the MVP stuff now. So, because last season, I did forget. I'm not going to play it off like I didn't. We are going to have to fix our roster, but that's what I'm going to do probably off camera, because I got to show you this. Stats and awards. Yearly awards, the MVP goes to Justin Herbert. Josh Allen as the runner-up. Kyle Meeks in there. Great for him. At number 4. Coach of the Year goes to Doug Peterson. Sucks he couldn't win the playoffs, buddy. Zach Taylor at runner-up. We made it in there at 9. That's what I'm talking about. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Najee Harris. Joe Mixon, runner-up. Defensive Player of the Year goes to TJ Watt. Joe Carr is the runner-up. I'm not really going to talk about any of the AFC guys unless it is a former player of ours. Jerry McClown wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Enrique Logan, runner-up. Obviously, we're not going to have any former guys here. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Demarius Weaver. Romeo Peters, the runner-up. Best QB goes to Joe Burrow. Josh Allen as the runner-up. I don't think we'd have anyone here. Best running back, Najee Harris. Joe Mixon, runner-up. I doubt we do because Dave Montgomery's on the Cardinals. Best receiver, Tyler Boyd. Mari Cooper, runner-up. Darnell Mooney gets in there at number 6. Best O-lineman, Kobe Sewell. Creed Humphrey is the runner-up. Best D-lineman goes to Chris Jones. Jalen Peterson, runner-up. Best linebacker, Joe Carr. TJ Watt is the runner-up. Best DB, J.C. Jackson. Jerry Billingsley is the runner-up. Best kicker goes to Eric Doris. Hayden Harden, runner-up. Tyler Bass in there at number 6. And NFC now, Cooper Kupp wins Offensive Player of the Year. Justin Herbert as the runner-up. We see Jettas and Kyle Meeks at 5 and 6. For this, we're going to talk about former players and division. Shaquille Barrett wins Defensive Player of the Year. Micah Parsons, runner-up. Aiden Hutchinson at there, number 4. Roquan, former Bear, in there at number 6. Nick Bosa in there at 7. Offensive Rookie Years, Quincy Bass, Quentin Whitfield, runner-up. Dion Curse in there at number 7. Juan Chancellor at number 10. Defensive Rookie Years, Ty Simon, or Simone. Leland Graham is runner-up. Marcel Barnett in there at number 5. Jamie Santos at number 8. Best QB goes to Herbert. Kyle Meeks as the runner-up. Harry Smith at number 10. Best running back, Alvin Kamara. Antonio Gibson, runner-up. David Montgomery in there at number 5. Aaron Jones at 7. Receiver goes to Cooper Kupp. Chris Godwin, runner-up. Jettas at number 4. Best O-lineman, Nicholas Molden. Ryan Hampton. Best D-line, Aiden Hutchinson, Ronnie Seymour, Nick Bosa at 3. Ed Oliver at 9. Best linebacker, Shaquille Barrett, Roquan Smith at 2. Neil Hunter at 7. Best defensive back, Kenny Still, Sean Murphy Bunting at number 2. That makes me happy to see. Jalen Johnson at number 10. Best kicker, Kyle Woods, Dylan Curtis, runner-up. Rodrigo Blankenship at 9. Matt Gay at number 10. Unfortunately, we're not going to bring you back, even though you were a top 10 kicker. What was his name? I forget his name. He was number 10. It's double J's. Jalen Johnson. That's what it is. I remembered. How long ago did we trade him? He feels like he's been gone forever, but I know he hasn't. Alright, so that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed. I did. And we're Super Bowl champions, because fuck you, EA. I'm going to do what I want, and you're going to stop screwing me over. I'll see you guys next time, which will be the final off-season stream, but it's going to be the first new one. So what the off-season streams will now entail, the same old stuff, except it's only going to be one now, where we have the re-sign phase, free agency, the draft, and the preseason. Except the preseason is going to be like every other game we're going to do from now on, where we simulate them. We're not going to watch them. We're just going to simulate them. So, yeah. And for regular season and playoffs will be in the other stream. We're going to do 2 per season, 1 off season, 1 NFL season. Yeah, it's going to be the same with preseason. We're going to just simulate every game. Just going to keep pressing advance to next week. See how we do. We might watch some games, and by watch, I mean we might go, like, into the game and then, like, have it be fast simulation to where it'll show, like, the drive, like, with a line and stuff, and, like, the scoreboard and stuff. We might do that for, like, important games, but we're not gonna, like, actually watch them and have 40-minute games, or 32-minute games, but 40-minute episodes, like, anymore. That will return, though, for Browns franchise when that rolls around, which will be not when Madden 24 comes out. It will be when the 53 and 12 practice squad man roster get announced and added into the game. So just because Madden 24 comes out does not mean this series will end. It will end either when we're able to access the 50 free-man rosters for Madden 24, or when we're done with, because there's only 30 years I'm pretty sure you can do. So if we reach 30 years before then, and if we do and we have a decent amount of time remaining, we will switch over to Madden 22 and bring back Falcons franchise, which was an old series I did, which was the first ever edition of this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I did. See you next time. And by the way, they're all gonna be live streamed, so you can watch, you can tune in live, you can talk, you can chat with me, do all that. I'm not gonna be announcing on Twitter when they are, though. They're just gonna kind of be whenever I feel like it, but they will still be Monday, Wednesday, Friday is when they will always be. And I'll announce on Twitter if I can't. But there could be some on Tuesdays, some on Thursdays, some on Saturdays. Probably not on Sundays, but who knows? Alright, see you next time. Goodbye.